I don't know about any of you out there and all you TIs, but I want nobody running our country that isn't putting this issue on the front lines. Directed energy weapons. The military's talking about it. It's all over the internet. And for our country to play dumb and act like they don't know what's going on when they know the symptoms. They've had CIA officers that have been diagnosed with the Havana syndrome that are complaining about high-pitched ringing, cicada, and you have citizens all over the United States and people around the world. This is a massive cover-up because they're using us as experiments because they want to understand more about directed energy weapons, and they're going to use this research in their medical journals. And I forbid it. I did not consent to this. None of the TIs have consented to this that are part of targeted justice. I do not want any of this research being able to be used to further our understanding of directed energy weapons, because this is done inhumanely. This is torture. This is demonic. This is, first of all, we don't need weapons like this. Neural weapons need to be banned all over the world. We shouldn't be using neural weapons on anyone. The only thing directed energy weapons should be used on are other satellites, planes. Remember, our brains are electrical circuits. They're treating our brains like they're radios, like it's their property. This is my intellectual property. You are assaulting me with these directed energy weapons. You're hijacking my intellectual property. And you're increasingly doing more intense attacks. And ever since I started my YouTube channel, it's gotten much worse. So I want none of this to be used, none of this research to be used to future the military's understanding of directed energy weapons. I want all the deep state to be taken down. I want these people doing these treasonous, illegal acts and innocent civilians to be thrown in prison. I don't want their jobs. The one thing I liked of what Vivek said, the gentleman running for president, I like the fact that he wants to tear down the deep state right away. We don't need the FBI. We can take the good people from the FBI, what's left of them, and move them to other areas in our government to help with child trafficking and help with stop the cartels and protect our borders. We don't need these FBI agents being paid thousands of dollars to climb up a pole and put Ericsson chips into these 5G 4-panel towers, or being involved in any way, computer-wise or any way, in developing these vicious assaults against innocent people. We need to tear down this third government. We don't need it anymore. Starting from Hoover, he corrupted it early on. We don't need this, and we need full disclosure with all weaponry, with Raytheon and Lockheed and all the other weapons manufacturers and the military-industrial complex. We need full disclosure of Area 51 and all these undercover bases around the world. And here, I mean, now it's in Congress. Dr. Stephen Greer sent us 33 years worth of work to Congress. It needs to be disclosed to the public. We're in a 5-alarm fire. We're losing our democracy. These terrorist organizations can easily attack our government. They attacked people at the West Wing of the White House. I mean, come on. They've attacked good people at the West Wing of the White House that works for our government. And our government's not protecting them. We could easily lose these weapons can go through buildings. They can go through 6 buildings. They could go through the White House. The only way you're going to be protected from them is being way underground with all the specialized equipment, which all these, these military-industrial complex groups have. They're underground everywhere. We need full access. Continues on last night, all morning today. But guess what? Perverts, treasonous, lying pieces of crap in our government and the Raytheon, Lockheed, and all the people involved in this technology, you're not going to stop us. We're going to win this lawsuit. If it's not in New Orleans, Fifth Circuit, it's going to be in the Supreme Court, but we're not stopping, so get a load of that.